kids of my own, too, in fact. And I can tell they're pulled by the rumble of the railroad track. Whole house starts shaking, and them boys about to come unglued. I've seen that look before, and that's a look I can't refuse. Come on, boys, I'll take the blame. Let's go throw some rocks at the train. Rocks at the train, boys. Rocks at the train, boys. How come I'm the only one here catching all the blame? You from a small town, I'm sure you've done the same. Blown out steam, throwing rocks at the train. Thank you. This song here stems from a news we were watching one night. I used to live above a buddy's garage back in Arkansas before I moved down here, and he was a father. He's a father of two now, but he had a little boy at the time, and I guess I was one of his kids too, because every time it started raining, he'd holler at me and tell me, "Yo, come down to the house, stay with my wife and I." It was starting to storm, you know. He'd call my mom, tell her I'm all right, and all this stuff. I'm just sitting on the couch with the kid, you know, just making sure I'm safe. But his wife and I were talking about, you know, how come trailers keep getting hit in these tornadoes, you know, what's going on with that, you know? So I figured I'd put that to a song and come up with my country song. It's called Trailers and Tornadoes. It's my explanation, you know. Trailers, tractor tornado, story is always the same. Must be a reflection, some sort of connection, keeps treating all them trailers the same. Where the rain gets to falling, folks get to calling busy. To your mothers again, on down the storm cellar, where the sky's turning yellow. Looks like tornadoes again. You can watch Channel 7, Channel 11, any old channel will do. They'll keep you informed, caught up on the storm, in case something major breaks through. Close all your windows, close all your doors, seek shelter soon as you can. 'Cause when the wind ceases to blowing, hey, that's when you know it. There's a final cloud forming again. Poor Mrs. Pruitt did not make it through it. They found her a mile from her place. Her old body was mangled, all twisted, all tangled, but she still had that smile on her face. Some said it was evil, some even claimed it was needful. I'm not really sure who to blame. All that I know, well, that's all that I know, and that's enough to play any man's game. That's tornado siren. Every Wednesday at noon. Stood about 30 feet high, and then I knew I slept late. That thing come in my bedroom every morning. That thing was loud. He still got it, but it ain't working.
Daniel says hi.
Daniel says hi. Davey. Hey, Davey Draper. Yeah, he's one of my hometown buddies. Big Dave.
I'm sorry, I have to go. I missed the park. Where are you from?
Okay, Glen Rose, Arkansas. Glen Rose, Arkansas. Yeah. It's in between where Billy Bob Thornton was born on one end and he made Sling Blade on the other end. So I'm in the middle. Okay, yeah. There's a tavern in Little Rock. This next song actually about a fella I met in the tavern in Little Rock. Hayes Carl comes up there once in a while. It's like he's like one of the guys when he comes out. I don't know the fella, but when I watch him walk, he went to college with a lot of these folks. So he walks in this tavern, everybody's like, hey, Hayes, what's going on? They're just going about their business. Which he probably likes that, I'm sure, with that guy's all over the place. He's fantastic. But this song's about a fella I met in that tavern. He used to have a little too much to drink. He'd follow me around all night, want to wear my hat. Hey, man, let me wear your hat. Come on, let me wear your hat. It kind of got on my nerves, but I tolerated him a little bit because he also told me if something goes down, I'm going to get you out of here because I love you, So I put up with him. So this song is no offense to the crowd. I know it talks about the crowd at the first, but it's about that fella, But it can be a songwriter theme, I guess, too, Ain't that crazy about this crowd? Drank too much, talk too loud, poke your finger and never cry. Ain't that crazy about this crowd? Well, ain't that crazy about all these kids making me pay? Trade them all, just make it big. Ain't that crazy about these kids, but I love crazy about paying bills. Well, Uncle Sam seems he gets all the thrill. Tell me, does he know, boys, how it feels to lose his mind in a big old pile of bills? Well, ain't that crazy about this crowd? You drank too much, talk way too loud. Yeah, you poke your finger, never cry. Ain't that crazy about this crowd? But I love you. smack me when it's time or whatever. 10 minutes? All right. 10 minutes. I can talk for 8. David Jean. All right, let's do this song for my wife. I was trying to hunt a song. I wrote a song about this. I had Scott Hamilton. If you're from Little Rock, you've been around the Little Rock area, there's a road called Scott Hamilton. You know, my wife was raised around that area, lived on that road. And I was beating on my steering wheel one night to come up with this song about Scott Hamilton blues, and I thought, man, I just don't. It's either about that road or it's about the figure skater. You know, it's either one. You can put it either we want, but it just wasn't fitting with me right. So I was trying to come up with another name for it. If your name's Scott Hamilton, no offense, it just wasn't working in that song, you know. So I flipped through the phone book at work one day, and I was trying to